Hey there, ready to dig into some seriously cool sustainability stuff. Today we're diving into the world of food waste. And trust me, it's way more interesting than it sounds. We're talking about how one company is taking the leftover gunk from food production and turning it into something valuable.
It's amazing how much we underestimate the ingenuity happening in waste management. We're so used to thinking about what we throw away, but what if we shifted our perspective and saw it as untapped potential?
Exactly. And that's where GreenFlow Environmental Solutions comes in. They specialize in something called organic sludge, which, get this, is a massive byproduct of food production.
You're right, it's a common challenge for food producers. Think about all the food scraps, expired ingredients, even the water used to clean equipment. It all adds up to this thick sludge, and getting rid of it responsibly is crucial.
Okay, so organic sludge, it's basically like the ultimate food industry leftover stew, right? Not exactly appetizing, but definitely something that needs to be dealt with. What makes GreenFlow different in how they handle it?
Well, they're not just interested in simply disposing of it. They're looking at it as a resource. They've designed their entire approach around this idea of a circular economy.
I've heard that term thrown around, circular economy. It sounds intriguing, but honestly, I could use a quick explanation. What does it actually mean in practice?
Essentially, it's about minimizing waste by keeping resources in use for as long as possible. Imagine a system where instead of going to a landfill, waste is constantly cycled back, reused, and repurposed. That's the essence of a circular economy, and that's precisely what GreenFlow is trying to achieve with organic sludge.
So they're taking this leftover stew, and instead of just tossing it, they're finding ways to use the ingredients, so to speak, to create something new. That's pretty clever. How do they actually go about doing that?
They've developed a multifaceted approach, but one of their key strategies is composting.
Composting, like what we do in our backyards with food scraps.
It's the same principle, just on a much larger scale. They use specialized composting methods to break down the organic matter in the sludge, turning it into a nutrient-rich fertilizer.
So from waste to fertilizer, that's a pretty impressive transformation. Do they say anything about the benefits of using this type of fertilizer?
They do. According to their website, the fertilizer they produce is not only great for enriching the soil, but it also helps improve water retention and reduce the need for synthetic fertilizers, which can be harmful to the environment.
That's a win-win for farmers and the environment. What about the other ways they're processing this sludge? Do they mention anything else besides composting?
They've been a bit secretive about some of their methods, but they've hinted at exploring anaerobic digestion.
Anaerobic digestion, that sounds a bit more complex than composting.
It is a bit more involved,
Hmm.
but essentially it involves using microorganisms to break down the organic matter in the sludge without the presence of oxygen. This process produces biogas, which can be used as a renewable energy source.
Wow, so not only are they creating fertilizer, but they're also generating renewable energy from this waste. It sounds like they've found a way to extract value from every angle. What about their process overall? How do they make sure they're handling everything responsibly and efficiently?
From what they've shared, it seems like a very systematic approach. They begin with a comprehensive waste audit for each client, analyzing the types and volume of waste they generate. It's like a waste fingerprint, giving them a clear picture of what they're dealing with.
So no one-size-fits-all solution, it's all tailored to the client.
Exactly. Based on the audit, they develop a customized waste management plan outlining how the waste will be collected, transported, and processed using the most appropriate methods, whether it's composting, anaerobic digestion, or other innovative techniques they're developing. And of course, they ensure they're fully compliant with all environmental regulations throughout the entire process.
Compliance is key. But it sounds like GreenFlow is going above and beyond just ticking the compliance boxes. They seem to be genuinely committed to sustainability, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Mm.
And their partnership with One Tree Planted is a testament to that commitment. For every single service they provide, they plant a tree.
Wait, hold on. They plant a tree for every service? That's amazing. Talk about putting your money where your mouth is. That's incredible. It's like they're turning food waste into actual forests. It's such a simple yet powerful initiative.
It really is, and it speaks to the broader impact of companies like GreenFlow. They're not just changing the way waste is managed, they're changing the way we think about it.
It's like they're reframing the whole concept of waste, turning it from a problem into an opportunity.
Exactly. They're demonstrating that sustainability and responsible practices can go hand in hand with business success. And I think that's a really important message, especially in the food industry, which has such a significant environmental footprint.
You mentioned impact earlier. What are some of the wider implications of this kind of innovative waste management? I imagine it goes beyond just cleaner landfills.
Absolutely. When we reduce waste, especially organic waste, we're also reducing greenhouse gas emissions, conserving water and resources, and even protecting public health by preventing contamination. It's all interconnected.
It really highlights how something as seemingly mundane as waste management can actually be a powerful tool for positive change.
Precisely. And it makes you wonder what other innovations are out there just waiting to be discovered. What if every industry approached their waste streams with the same ingenuity and commitment to sustainability as GreenFlow?
That's an incredible thought. It's like we're on the cusp of a whole new era of waste management where what was once discarded is now seen as a valuable resource.
And it's a future we can all be a part of. Even small changes in our own lives, like composting at home or reducing food waste, can have a ripple effect.
This deep dive has been truly eye-opening. It's inspiring to see companies like GreenFlow leading the charge towards a more sustainable future.
Absolutely. They've shown us that what we might consider waste can actually be a source of innovation and positive change.
It leaves us with a lot to ponder. What hidden potential exists in the things we discard every day? What innovative solutions are out there waiting to be discovered? Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the fascinating world of sustainable waste management. Keep those questions in mind, and who knows, maybe you'll be the one to uncover the next big solution.